can you say anything about what happened between you and Almirola that resulted in him getting
They don't want me to get
suspended?
into details. Keep some people's images good. I think I said enough in Charlotte last year. So, all in all, life is good for me. You know, that shit happened over a month ago, and a lot of good's come my way, and that's what I'm focused on. Focused on getting our stuff turned back around, and you know, off the racetrack, I'm focused on my wife and baby boy that's growing and growing. So that's all you can really ask for. So things are good for me off track. Not so much on track. That's what we're focused on right now. So there you go. That's the only question you'll get. So
in the stage era, you're just one of 3 drivers to be able to point your way in after being outside the top 16 at this point of the season. So do you feel like, given your performance so far this season, that you can still do that?
well, damn, how many races are left?
8.
So I'm only 16 back. Sounds like you don't think I can do it.
You're one of the 3 to do it.
Sounds like you don't have confidence in me, bro. You're confirming that? I appreciate that. I appreciate the support.
It's a stat
Damn.
that's a stat that's I've seen, man.
No, I mean, look, 8 races left. We're one bad race last weekend took us out thanks to old Gregson. But we just got to throw that behind us, focus on tomorrow. And we've been really good here. We haven't had a green race here, though, so that's what we're focused on. We've said that a lot this week, is having a green race here, showing up with speed. Didn't get the good qualifying draw, but it is what it is. We didn't crash. We learned a lot about the car in practice, and that's what we're focused on.
Did you Gregson just made a mistake, right, last week? Or
Yeah.
was there something else?
A mistake at my expense.
Right, yeah.
Just like me making a mistake at his expense.
Yeah.
Still gonna blame him.
Yeah.
He gonna blame me. So he called me right after. We're good.
He did. He felt bad, I guess, or did he apologize for it, or did he say?
He sounded like he's about ready to cry. I don't know. Playing a good face, I don't know.
In the past few years, this track has been really good.
Yeah.
You've had speed here. Does this
Yeah.
give you, I guess, what is your sense coming in this weekend?
Yeah, I mean,
you look at Kansas.
Yeah. No, this is nowhere near Kansas. But we definitely look at historical notes and how we've ran, and we're missing a little bit from last year. Just the feel wise, it's kind of been our MO last month or so. We've just been so close to hitting it, but then we try to do one thing and it goes the opposite way. So we just got to really dig deep, put all our heads together. We got a lot of smart people on this team, and I think we know we can run good here. We got to execute, stay out of harm's way. We're starting back in the hornet's nest, so we know we have to bide our time and get through there, pick our way through, and then settle in for the second, third stage.
And I asked about Kansas because Kansas traditionally has been a good track for you guys, but for whatever reason, it just didn't hit on.
Yeah.
Is there any concern of,
No, I don't think so. I mean, it's from the outsider looking in. You're always like, well, go back 2 years ago at Kansas, right? Why don't you just plug in the same thing? It doesn't work like that, right? My mom always questions that. She's like, you ran so good there last time. What happened? Don't you run the same thing? Yes, but no. So it's fine tuning those little things that we did change for the better. So
With the mix of tracks coming up for the playoffs, where do you feel your team has their greatest strength? What type of track?
Chicago. Why the fuck y'all laughing? What's next? Pocono, Indy. Those tracks are good for us. I mean, hell, we're going back.
Richmond, Michigan?
Richmond, yeah. I mean, a lot of good tracks coming for us. So aside from Chicago, all the ones that we're going to, I'm looking to turn some heads to Chicago. Hopefully, like in a good way.
Is there part of that track you really like? And
Chicago?
Yeah, and a part of the track that you're like, damn, that's hard.
It's about like Sonoma. The favorite part about it is the turn leaving the racetrack. The worst part about it is the turn into the racetrack.
You kind of take the 3 weeks off to regroup and nest before
Yeah.
the new arrival.
New arrival.
Well,
My new arrival?
yes.
We got a while for that.
Well, I mean, but do you want to kind of take those 3 weeks and just kind of prepare? Or
3 weeks? You get 3 weeks off? We only get 2.
Well, but you get the week after and that week.
You count that. Yeah, nah. No, I'm looking forward to just decompressing for sure and getting away from the madness, getting away from Jordan's tight pants over here. But yeah, I think they're actually not bad today, but okay. Thinking about it, like, you get into a rhythm the last couple of years. After Sonoma is your week off, right? And hell, we still have another month and a half of racing. And so this schedule, I've told so many people, this outsiders, new people coming into the sport, whatever it may be, that the schedule is so demanding and so grueling. So you got to roll your sleeves up, take the punches, and enjoy it. You got to make as much fun as you can out of it. As demanding as it is and as grueling as it is, it's all part of the game. So that's what you sign up for.
Do you know where you're off? Like, I mean, as far as just performance, I mean, do you feel like, is it speed? Is it handling? Is it, what is it?
A little bit of both. Like, I've tried to, come into this year way more prepared than I have been, studying more film, being more attentive in the meetings, and just asking, I would think, more of the right questions, or just asking more questions in general. And it's hard, man. We're fighting for, thousandths of an inch. That's what it's all about. And I say we have enough smart people on our team. Well, there's a lot of teams in the sport that have a lot of smart people. So you're going up against the best of the best, and that's what makes you show up the following weeks. Is when you do get beat, you got things to work on, and it's the competition side of things. So as much as we're off, it's not much, but it's just enough to keep us working hard and trying to find out what it is to get us back to how we ran last year.
Last one.
Are you a guy that keeps up with the Olympics? And if so, what's your favorite sport?
I do and I don't a little bit. I'll pay attention to it loosely for sure. But coming from track and field background, my mom ran track, so track's always fun to watch. But really just seeing the best of the best go against, everybody is really cool, and cheering on the USA. So it'll be a fun couple weeks to see if we can get some gold medals. Cool.
You know Luke Combs?
This is Custom Patch Hats. But what makes us custom? Well, that actually begins with you. We're just bringing your unique vision to life. No knockoffs, no lookalikes. Your design is one of a kind. We know hats, we know design, and we know quality. The proof? It's in our production. Hand-stitched with precision and care, with brands you know and trust. A one-of-a-kind patch deserves a one-of-a-kind treatment, all the way to your doorstep. It's how we keep it custom.
Trenton Worsham with Frontstretch.com. Come back for more great racing videos. And if you like us, don't forget to hit the subscribe button.